Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Dash Brandon. If you enjoy my content, let me know by hitting that like button. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to Starship Theory. We are picking up where we left off. I was going to put up a video of some of the older combat mechanics from 1.1, but there have been quite a few changes in that, like for starters, they target random stuff now instead of high priority stuff. Important stuff. So I think with changes like that, we probably don't really need to cover the 1.1 fighting. But if you want to see me fighting some stuff in 1.1, go ahead and throw me a comment or something saying that you'd like to see that. We are currently trying to construct a research station, but instead of a research station, I've decided that I should probably go ahead and try and construct the navigation console when we get enough material. We definitely need some silicon, and I've seen on Reddit that I'm not the only person that's real short on silicon. It seems to be a pretty widespread problem. That's why I suggested that blowing up like the little tiny asteroids that really don't do anything should potentially give you just like something random. Some kind of, like, even just one of something would be kind of helpful, at least in the beginning. So that's just kind of how I feel about that. We have a ship coming up on our long-range sensors, and now they're on an intercept course. I hope they're not hostile, because I don't know if we'll be able to jump. Okay, they're not hostile at all. We can sell them 27 metal. But we don't really want to do that. What we want to do right now is certainly get ready for the asteroids that appear to be coming at us. Or was it just the one? Was it just one random little water asteroid? Okay, I guess. Oh no, there's some more coming now. There we go. They're popping in. They're popping in. I don't know if that's the game or my video card, but they're slowly popping in. We are heading also towards a star, so that could be a problem with our heat. Though I think with having the double heat vents should help us quite a bit with that. I would kind of like to get some mining done before we got to the star. That would be nice, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It also doesn't look like we're getting that much heat right now, so that's good. Because we need to do some mining. Oh. Caught a little bit of frame droppage there. It's okay. We'll survive, I think. What we got going on here? Just some mining. Looks like. Really need some silicon so I can navigate to even more asteroid fields. Once you start navigating and being able to choose like areas where you go, it gets a little bit easier, because you can just point yourself towards asteroid fields pretty much all the time, which becomes pretty handy when you're trying to expand and build your ship and all that. But the random stuff still pops up, so like we'll still encounter ships and things of that nature. Not finding any silicon though. That sucks. Come on, give me some silicon, man. Getting a lot of metal. We can expand the size of our ship, but if we get into something where we want to leave, that's really not going to do us any good. Because the way that you need engines to support the size of your ship and a bunch of other stuff, that comes into play when you're trying to jump. It'd be kind of cool if you could have like a successful jump or a jump failure instead of like a yes or no. Like have a random roll, maybe. There's a little bit of silicon. There is some water, but we're doing kind of okay on water right this second, so I'm going to keep trying to pop these if I can. Come on. Let's do it. More metal. Not too interested in metal just this second. Oh, that's unfortunate. We are done with the asteroid field. And we got 2 silicon for the entire field. That's okay though. We can always start building like another mining laser. Can we support that with what we have here? No, we need silicon for 1. And for 2, we would need... Oh, we have the 7 power covered and the 10 CPU covered. But it's, Oh wow, we're also kind of running out of space here. The next ship that comes along that wants to buy some metal, we might just sell them some metal, because we kind of need to get rid of some if we can't build anything right now. We could start branching the ship out, but like I said, that would make this number go down. I think in a bad way. Because we want our... Maybe our total being negative is a good thing? No, it's not. Yeah. Oh, it also increases the chance to avoid asteroid collision by having ship evade. And how does one get ship evade? By building engines. Increases evade by 1, requires maintenance, cannot be built on corners. If we had the silicon to build that, I'd build one right here probably. But we don't have the silicon for that either. Because it is kind of expensive. That would be handy to be able to dodge asteroids though. I did read that dodge gets really, really overpowered. We have a ship detected. Hopefully they want to buy some stuff. And hopefully they don't want to kill us. Killing us would be not ideal. Here they are. Oh, they want to buy my silicon. See, even they know that silicon's rare. They also want to buy a crew member. And I'm not into slaving people away. So we're not going to do that either. Silicon's become a real struggle here. We've got a star detected ahead. So... the stars actually don't seem as bad as they were. I had a video that was basically me just trying to put out fires. And that was back in 1.2, and I decided that we probably did not need to put that video out there. Because it is a lot of me screaming and trying not to burn up. This isn't so bad as long as everyone is able to repair everything. You guys can do it. And you guys can take us to this asteroid field that we detected ahead. Oh, it's starting to pop in. It's always good. Go ahead and get our little laser ready. So at this point, I'm torn between the navigation console and another mining laser. Because I think the mining laser might help us be able to get everything else a lot faster. Because some of the bigger ones we would actually be able to pop. The thing I'm worried about though would be the heat generated by a second one. That probably wouldn't be too good. Oh, both of those are silicon. Thank you. We have 4. Yeah. Is that one? That is one. Oh, that's a big asteroid. Hopefully it doesn't blow up on us. Okay, thank you. Thank you for not blowing up on me. We have no food. That is a true statement. Alright then, well. We need the research console so we can research food and all that good stuff. None of which we can get right now. Because we need to get rid of some cargo. How do I dump cargo? Is it here? Yep. Dump 20% of our metal. Feels bad. I really wish I didn't have to do that. Oh god. It's a lot of water that just popped on us. Too bad that they can't just live on the water. Won't be able to pop this asteroid, so we'll just start working on the next one. We really need some silicon, quite badly. There's more metal that we don't need. And some water that we kind of don't need. Not at the moment, at least. It's the silicon shuffle, man. Trying to shuffle out everything else. We're gonna have to get rid of even more metal. I feel bad just letting it float away, though. Feels really bad. wonder if we can build another storage container with what we have. I wonder... Where would that be? Utility? Cargo hatch. Small crate. We can! It only takes metal. That's good. Oh, we can only build it inside too. Well. Cargo hatch adds external cargo. Okay, that's the one we want right there. Doesn't require silicon. And lets us have more storage. That's what we need. Once again, we're at a point where we need one silicon? Is that what we need for the research? No, we need 3. 3 silicon we need. That sucks. If we don't get 3 silicon in the next one, I'm probably going to be forced to restart. Because they're going to get hungry and then they're going to die. It's kind of the way hunger works. If you don't eat, you die. So that's kind of rough. Hopefully we can get 3 silicon before that. Maybe someone would come along and want to trade. Hint hint game, come on. Hint hint. Yeah, the next ship that comes along is probably going to blow me up too. That's the kind of luck I have in this game. We have a star coming up, not too worried about a star. Not at this stage. We seem to have plenty of ways to get rid of the heat, and we have plenty of people to put out the fires. And all of that, for now at least. Until they get hungry and die. Hungry... No, that's morale is yellow. Hungry is the dark green? Yeah, it's that dark green one right there. We got an asteroid field and a ship. Hopefully it's a good ship, otherwise we're gonna have to jump. Hopefully they want to sell us some silicon. I'd totally buy like all of my credits worth of silicon right now, just so we could keep going. Otherwise we're gonna just crash and burn. They're not hostile. Thank you. Metal. They're buying water, or they're selling me water. I don't need water. I could do food, buy 12 food for 142. That'll work. I'll keep this going a little bit longer. And then... yeah. The food will keep us going a little bit longer. And we can possibly save ourselves. If we can get some silicon. Come on, silicon! I know you're out there. Oh, we just popped it over them. Good thing they don't see that as a hostile action. Else we'd be kind of screwed. Having the bigger storage helps. We probably should have built that before we dumped all those, all that metal before. But I didn't know. I just didn't know. No, those are useful. Oh, that's useful. Oh, that's really all that useful. We're having problems here. Having quite a few problems. I'm not going to be able to pop that before it's gone. Oh, man. This is a double here. This could be bad news for us if it pops on us. Yep, that was bad. In this type of situation, it would be handy to know what was just destroyed. So it looks like we lost CPU power. So it must have been a CPU that was destroyed. Which we would barely have enough to rebuild that. Hopefully we can get that rebuilt before we're out of this area. There we go. I think we just got a little bit of silicon there, but it doesn't do us any good because we just spent some on the CPU. Ah, man. The struggles. Ah, come on. Alright. What can we do here? Can't really do much except for make sure that we're on double speed and we keep moving. Because at this point, we still need silicon. We need 5 to get our research going. Which sucks. Sucks a lot, actually. We'll go ahead and just start building some hull for the heck of it. That seems too big compared to the other side. That looks equal. I want them to be equal sized, alright? So this number is going to probably go down once we build a bit more. We're currently at a -1. I could see us sitting at like a -3 probably by the time we're done with this. I don't know how much all of these actually affect everything. But we'll see. Now I'm going to build all this stuff with metal, get the silicon, and I won't have enough metal to build this thing. That's also kind of my luck. If you haven't figured it out, I usually have bad luck. But we got food, so we could carry on. It's always good. And we can go ahead and increase this by 2 just to get them going faster. We don't want them to get stuck with all this and then be like juggling in repairs like now. So we need to drop 2 people off. And we need to push repair floor up. Repair small engine up. Go repair stuff, man. It's important. I could put them in the code red, but I think that we can do this with just a little bit of micromanagement. Yeah, we got this. We don't need any damn code red this time. I kind of wish that this solar panel wasn't here so I could have another airlock. The airlock becomes important because if it gets destroyed, then your people are just kind of floating around out in space. That's no good. But I don't really have the resources to worry about building another one right now, unfortunately. They haven't alerted me to anything that's coming just yet. We can go ahead and pop in a couple more engineers. Oh, we got an asteroid field coming. Hopefully we can get our 5 silicon. Without losing stuff would be ideal. That would be quite good if we could do it without losing anything. All I want to see is this research station get built. And now that we've used up a bunch of our metal, we can just mine everything that's around. There's also a ship detected. Hopefully it's a good ship, not a bad ship. I'm going to be saying that for a long time until I get weapons of my own. When I get weapons, I won't really care if it's a good ship or a bad ship anymore. This is a hostile ship. Everyone back to the ship. We're jumping. Oh no. Oh, they're destroying things. Jump. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, we can't jump. Repair everything. Okay, they just... Wow. Yeah, so this is probably what they were talking about destroying specific things. It feels like they targeted all of my stuff. So we already know that this is going to be a loss. We'll go ahead and roll over to a new one. And actually, we're at 19 minutes. We'll just, we'll watch them destroy us. Even when we're in code red. We won't survive this, I can promise you that. Can't turn anything on, can't rebuild anything. We're destroying all the important stuff. Pretty soon they'll probably have our airlock destroyed. Wouldn't be too surprised. They've destroyed all of our solar panels. Almost all of our CPUs. I think it's... Oh, no. We've managed to repair the CPU. Okay, if I just take myself off code red, we will die. We need to die at this point because we can't come back from this. Not with losing all that power. All those CPUs. It's just not gonna happen. Unfortunately. I'm just gonna take all of these engineers off so that this happens faster. Oh wow, they just blew up the gold there. I wonder if that works for mining it. I have doubts. Come on. You can do it. They're leaving? Really? That's kind of messed up at this point. You've already jacked me up so hard. Like, now my people are just gonna starve and die in space. I wonder if removing this will give me metal. I'll have to put some engineers on it. Oh, they're gonna do all the repairs first. Yeah. We're pretty well screwed. Pretty well screwed. I'll have to remove one of the storages, which will knock us down to 100 or 110 again. Will knock us down to 110. And now we have a star detected. So the rest of this is just going to be a montage of probably us watching us die. It looks like we do get 2 metal for deconstructing part of the spaceship. But to build the solar panel... Oh, we could build a solar panel. We could probably even build 2. Not that we could do anything with them once they're built. Everything is pretty much screwed at this point. Yep, there goes the water. Even though... I guess I didn't have anyone inside firefighting, really. Can I turn anything on? Oh no, because I need CPU. And can we build a CPU panel? Survey says no. Can't access food, can't access water. Systems are overheating. And this is gonna be a slow death. And cue where we fast forward. And cue where we come back. Alright, so the fire has burned a hole in our ship. We have no atmosphere in the ship anymore. There is no air. There are a bunch of holes getting burned into the ship and into the ship's core, which is right there. Oh, we can also dump stuff from the core. That's interesting. Our people are outside in their space suits because they can't go anywhere else. They are rapidly draining their HP because they have no water, and I believe they're also running out of air. So yeah, that's that, I guess. Experience gained by working. Thirst. So he's thirsty. Oh, he's got a decent amount of oxygen, that guy. What about this one? He's got a decent amount of oxygen too. But for some reason they're still dying. Is it because of their hunger and their thirst that they're dying? Probably. That's probably why. And here we go! The end of this ship. Let's threaten them. We made them hostile. It's okay. We already knew we were done. There we go, and that's the first time I've actually seen the Starship Theory game over screen. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me die, and watching everything just go real bad real fast. I'll catch you guys next week if you're watching this, you know, as the time that things come out. Anyways, check you guys later. Hope you had a good one. Bye bye.